Okay, welcome back to yet another trade recap. Um, it's kind of late, so I have to keep it down a bit. So yeah. Okay, so let's just jump right into the trade. Okay, so okay, let me just hide this first. So on Friday, I basically did a fucking no. I shit, bro, I got margin called, bro. So fucking dumb. Oh my god. Um, okay, hold on. Oopsie. Wait, let me pull up the margin call email. It's so freaking stupid. Hold on. Let me just search margin call. Oh my god. Oh no. It is. Okay. I took a trade on my live account and I got margin call. Why? Because I didn't use a fucking stop loss. Okay. So let's just go over the trade that I took on Friday. So yeah, right. So buyers for the day. Okay. So remember talking about this insane bullish movement caused by FOMC and overnight. Okay, price has dumped a fair bit. Okay, so I was looking for some retracement on Friday. Okay, and you can see how the true day open, right? We wick above it and we just dump, and then once the 6 a.m. open for the day, um, price barely traded above it and it just dumped. Okay, so I just wanted to. I was thinking of this as manipulation to the downside because the second thing is okay, you can see how price has swept all of these lows on the 4-hour time frame, right? All of these lows, this low within the daily fair value gap. Okay, this is actually significant because it's the previous week low. Okay, yeah, so I was expecting price to at least get some sort of retracement at least back to the 6 a.m. open, but sadly we did not, and I took a loss for the day. Okay, so the reason why I would be I would have a bullish bias in this scenario is you can just go take a look at Thursday, right? So you can just look at the key opens for Thursday. Okay, we hide this. Right, we hide this. Okay, so this is for Thursday. You can kind of see the same thing. So right as we open, barely trade, barely trade above midnight open. Okay, dump, and then we shoot up massively. Okay, so coming into the day, we because we barely traded below, we barely traded below midnight open. Okay, my bias for the day will be bearish because I will expect price to come down to trade below 12 a.m. low. Okay, so you can see this is a very sharp reaction. Right, at this point, I wouldn't have a bias for the day if I was trading at 2 a.m. Right, but if I was looking at the chart at 9, okay, okay, let's just see this. If I was okay, if I was looking at this at 9, right, I would definitely be bearish because first of all, you can see how this is kind of like a AMD setup, okay, and we have this huge unfilled gap here, right? So my bias will be bearish, okay. Another reason why we barely trade below midnight open. Okay, and you can see what happened there. So on Friday, I just marked out my key opening levels. Okay, and I told myself, you know what? Since price already swept all of these lows, since price already tapped into, let's see, tapped into this daily fair value gap and swept previous week low. I wanted to, I was expecting some sort of retracement. Okay, I mean we do get a mini retracement, right? Like you can see here, but it didn't really go anywhere, right? So you can see, yeah, we just didn't go anywhere. And Friday was also an FP. So yeah, so this was the mini retracement up to here. So after that, we just completely dumped. Okay, because the NFP news was bad. That's the first thing. Second thing, Trump was threatening to fire Jerome Powell. So yeah, that's kind of retarded. So yeah, kind of explains the market dump. But I just know that, okay, seeing this, we barely trade above 6 a.m. open. We never trade above 12 a.m. open at all. My bias was bullish. That's it. I guess where I went wrong was on taking an entry on at this daily fair value gap after sweeping the previous week low. Just blindly taking the entry there. I think that was my mistake for this day. And worse still, I had no stop loss. On top of that, I took this on my live account. Okay. And what did I tell myself? I told myself that, you know what? Even if price dips, okay, this is gonna be a long-term investment. Fucking right, bro. And I got cooked for it, right? So looking back at this trade, you know, it's kind of stupid. Okay, I remember sitting in this trade. I actually went into a drawdown a little bit. I mean, I don't. This is not a stop loss. Like, I didn't have a stop loss. Okay, I just closed out manually right after I got margin call at around like this price. Like, I couldn't take it anymore. It was here, and you see what happened. It down, and then it kind of reversed a little bit to where I would say my initial mental stop loss was here. But when it came back, I just didn't care because I actually see I actually see a fair bit of profit at this level after NFP got released and we pumped for a little while. This was the pump for a little while, and everything just went to shit. You can see. So yeah, so I guess going back to this trade, what it kind of reminded me was the trading laws, the fundamental truths that Mark Douglas laid out in his book Trading in the Zone. Okay, so let me just pull up the rules. I have it. Right. I have this shit. Um a moment. Yeah. So number one rule, anything can happen in the market. Okay. And an age is nothing more than indication of high probability of one thing happening over the other. Okay. So according to this trade, fuck. Oops. So according to this trade, I didn't exactly trade based on my age. I just entered upon seeing a previous week roll sweep within a daily fair value gap. That was it. So I didn't follow my age. I got cooked thoroughly for it. I got margin call. And right after I just deleted my account. I didn't want to do this anymore. So yeah, I guess this is a huge lesson learned of not to be stupid. I mean, I want to be mad, but right now I just feel like it's kind of embarrassing because I've been trading seriously for a good 5 months, and doing this shit is so fucking dumb. I like I just won't do this shit. No, I just can't imagine myself doing this shit, and I can't believe I did this shit. Okay, so yeah, I guess this is a lesson learned. I deleted my live account. I took back all whatever funds I have left, and this video is kind of my my commitment to not do dumb shit like this again, just to make a quick buck. Okay, so if we really look into the reason why I did this, and I mean it just all comes down to greed, right? I haven't gotten a payout yet. I want to get some money. What do? I do dumb shit. I go onto my live account. I risk my own hard-earned money. That's not all. I risk it. It's not even a good risk because I didn't set a stop loss. I didn't follow my edge. I just blindly entered a limit order based on a sheet within a daily fair value gap. It's so fucking dumb. Like there wasn't even a 5 minute like confirmation. Like it's so dumb. There was no IFVG, no CISD. Price was so bearish. Yeah, I just all in all, I just shouldn't have done this shit. Okay, now me yapping. I'll just go journal this trade. I guess this is my journal of what not to do ever. And yeah, I will not do this shit again. I promise. I promise. I promise. First, it was the Euro USD. Second, it was taking a trade on silver. Now, it has become this. I took this on the NES 100 CFD. It's not even on NQ, but similar. Yeah, just never do this shit again, man. It's so embarrassing. Yeah. So that's all for trade recap. See ya.